Hello everyone, praise good day. Welcome back. It's more Tears of the Kingdom. Last time. Was it last time I did this? I want to say it was last time. I could be way off the mark though. Finally got my barbarian helm. At least that's the biggest thing I remember from my last recording session is I finally got the barbarian helm so I can finally do what I wish. And today's session, I think at the very least, we're going to try and wrap up all of the shrines in this area. This portion of Hyrule, this section of Hyrule, at least on the surface level, and then we'll turn around and go. We'll turn around and go closer to the last piece of the barbarian gear set, so I can finally have that and stop complaining that I don't have it anymore. Oh, are you close enough? There's a stable right there, so maybe you are close enough. Anyway, for the start of today's session. We're going to head over to the Dueling Peaks here, which is, oddly enough, one of the first things you're directed to in Breath of the Wild. But in Tears of the Kingdom, it's like, almost a... I don't know how to describe it. Like, the Rito region was the first place you're directed when you're playing that game. But in this version of the game, it's just like, yeah, Dueling Peaks, that's a thing. Yep, it's a thing, alright. Anyway, I saw this from way up high, so I figured I'd come handle this first. Oh, this time, just hit the target. Bop. Now, I'm curious about something here. I'm gonna see if there's something here, if I can handle it before I accept a quest. Because there's oddly enough a side quest that takes place like right around here. That is actually related to the stable, but I don't think we can do anything with that. And, wow. I am at the Dueling Peaks, right? Yeah, I am. So I have to remember which of these is which. Because there is a couple of cave mouths. I thought I saw it for a second there, I'm not gonna lie. There's a couple of cave mouths around here, somewhere around here, that you can go into to do a bit of a Misko's treasure quest. Let's see. No, the side quest does not appear here before you accept it. Good to know. Now watch it. Yeah, I was about to say now watch you be too low to do the thing. Oh, there's the cave at least. Now I might cheat just a little bit because I do know the answer to this because I did do this cave in my own personal playthrough. But like I said, Misko stuff. And I think this is the one where you get where you have to give the answer to the quest, if that makes sense. Open up. But yeah, there's basically, yeah, there's a Dueling, the Dueling Peaks here has a twin caves, again, like the last game did. Nope, don't want it. Am I using... Oh. I'd rather use this. It does have a set of dual caves here. I can't remember if the other one is up higher or down lower, I'll be honest. Well, we're going to have to go into both of them because it's a cave. Bubble Frog. In fact, I think I can... Well, I blew this open. Oh. Let's say I blew that open. And turns out that's where the Bubble Frog was hiding. Zounds. Bubble. Bubbled frog. But the thing we're trying to do here is actually right up this area right here. That I got eyes on like a second ago. So there's a puzzle here. And there is an answer to this puzzle that involves weighing down and pushing on specific switches in this pattern. Now, I'm going to just cut away for a minute because, again, I do have the solution to this. And I'll show you that solution because we're going to try and go to that other cave in just a second here. But give me 1 second. So you can tell this is very much later on in the game. But we'll see this exact solution in just a moment when we go to the other cave. But it does match up exactly with the pattern that we're seeing right now on the floor. So, bottom left. I guess I'm looking at this. I'm thinking this is like almost like an upside down 10-pin lane count. So, at least how I'm going to say it. Pin 7, pin 9, pin 5? Yeah, pin 5, pin 2. And I'll look at that again in just a moment because I will forget it. So, it's literally just picking these up, putting them back down in their locations. Or Thank you, Yunobo, for getting in my way. You always seem to have a tactful gift for getting in my way. I already have it on the wrong ones. But yeah, just putting down these rocks on their appointed spots. Oh, other one. But yeah, that's the solution right there. And again, I'm not just going to like, oh yeah, here's the solution. Okay, goodbye now. No, I'll go and show you what the actual solution looks like in just a second here. I've done it once already. So why beat around the bush? Oh! Oh, this is for the, oops, this is for the Pirate's Manuscript one. The Twins Manuscript, rather. So oddly enough, we did finish that quest up. Now, again, I don't know if the other... Well, wait. Scooter. Use what little of your brain you have left. And just teleport up to the top of the mountain. I say teleport. Wow, that's loading a lot. Go up to the top of the mountain to fly off and find the other cave mouth easier. Yeah, I probably should have looked at it, because those Misko's manuscripts that we got from the two brothers. Okay, yeah, that one's like almost towards this is one's gonna be almost towards the end of the game. This one though, we may come across depending upon. Well, no, I kind of said I'm gonna do kind of a wishy-washy flip-flop back and forth kind of thing on this, so we actually won't see that one for a little bit yet. But that's something to remember. Okay. Anyway. Well, not the top of the mountain, but close enough. I like how I say close enough, and I'm literally right next to where I started something a while ago. Now the cave, I've got my eyes on it. I'm just gonna look down this ravine here, so to say, and see if I can't find. Oh, I mean, I think this is the solution. Just literally push it straight in. No, it's not. Is it just turned around? Yes, it is turned around. Okay. Man, knocking out a couple extra Koroks here is kind of... You know, I have been ignoring Koroks. Well, I shouldn't say ignoring. I've just been like, oh yeah, it's a Korok, and then I'm completely ignoring the fact that they exist. Hey. Ooh, how about a little paying attention there, Scooter? I've been casually ignoring the facts that Koroks exist. Just not out of spite, just out of pure stupidity, more than anything. And actually, while ignoring things is on my mind, it is coming to my attention that we are entering an area where another one of the great dragons is supposed to be. Not right here, of course, but somewhere around here. Good lord, where is this? It's supposed to be like right across the gap from. Oh, there it is. I was just about to start complaining, like, man, where's the other cave? It's supposed to be straight across from the one where we got the Misko's treasure. And lo and behold, there it is. Yeah, they'll hit. You, on the other hand, I'm going to need to charge up for this shot, unless you start walking forward. Nope, don't go tell everybody else. Your soul is mine. Oh, hey, there's the bubble frog right up there. So yeah, this cave has the solution to the puzzle that I basically just blazed right past. Oh, I didn't have my bow out. That's another bubble frog. Man, I did say last time I would love to see Colton sometime soon. We do have plenty of bubble gems that we might possibly be able to wrap up everything that isn't the 100% caves completion thing right now. In fact, I'm pretty sure we have everything we need for that. I say pretty sure, it could be wrong, but yeah. Here you go. This is where I took the screenshot. There's your solution. case you thought I was lying or fibbing or just used or somehow had the gift of Photoshop, I don't, to make it up for you. There's your solution. It's in this cave. But the problem is, like, to get the actual answer to this, to get the actual answer or the actual final resolution to this, you do have to, I'm just going to teleport up. To get the final resolution, you do have to bound across. You basically have to find a way to go backwards, up the mountain again. I guess this is the way you do it. Go right back up the mountain again to cross over to the higher of the two caves in this ravine. Now, before I start falling off, it's on the other side of the mountain. Okay. Is that it right there? No. It's over here. And I'm ignoring that because that's what this is the shrine we were looking at right here. Because, like, this is probably going to be the coming back up and through pass that we're going to do through this area. Like, I basically made up my mind how we're going to do it. You can kind of see by the mark here. It's just like, just because I am so dead set on getting the barbarian set, what we're going to do is we're going to finish up this region that we're on right now. We're going to do this region, which has the other piece of the barbarian gear that I want so bad. And then we'll double back to what I was initially going to do. Come back through this way. And then we'll cut up into the Zora area and then kind of swing down through this last little bit, which is really only like 3 regions. It'll make sense in the grand scheme of things. And as much of a jerkish thing as it sounds to say, if you're not a fan of it, game's available. You can play the game however you want. I don't know. I feel like that quote-unquote discourse has died down a lot over the last, I'll say 3 years, but it could be less. That whole discourse about, you must play game how I play game. What butts is that? Oh, it's a waterfall. I'm like looking at it like, what kind of whirl is that? But yeah, the whole discourse of, oh, here's how I play the game. So every person who plays the game for YouTube has to play the game the way I play the game. To which the answer is obviously no, they don't. They do not. Not in the absolute gosh darn slightest do they have to. Yes, we're playing it for an audience. Yes, we're sharing our journey with you or whatever you want to call it. No, this doesn't mean we have to do the things. We don't have to do the things the exact same every time. That'd be boring if we did the exact same things the exact same way every single time. Anyway, shields. We haven't talked too much about shields. I might want to get a metal shield out for this, actually. Shields, I don't use them that much. Like, if I'm in a desperate struggle situation, like in the first, 20, 30 parts of this, I guess the first 70 parts of this walkthrough, when I was on 4 hearts and fighting things that I am only now comfortable fighting without fear of death. Shields have a use, and they are defensive, but they can also have some mild offensive properties. The bad part, I'm doing this with a wooden shield. It's not going to have any ill effect, but I'm doing this with a wooden shield, so the wooden shield might burn up. Which I did not heed my own thing and say I should get out a metal shield. Oh. Well, I'm going to just pull up my shield and just prepare for any attack, really. Well, I took care of one at least. Man, that wand's gonna go to waste. I hate that. I feel like they increased the parry window for shields a lot more. Like, granted, when I was using the shield parry mechanic in Breath of the Wild, the only time I really parried anything was when it was a gosh darn laser, which had like the most anxious setup build up to any weapon, any attack in the entire game. But you can parry anything that has a range value to it. You can parry. I don't know if arrows have if parrying an arrow has the same kind of boon. Would that make sense? Like, if you could still parry an arrow and it'll go straight back to the owner's hand. I don't know if that is the case. Fine. I don't know if parrying an arrow will like be a return to sender mentality like everything else is with parrying, because I don't have the skill or reflexes to do something like that. But yeah, just parry a melee attack or parry a ranged attack of any kind. It'll either stun the foe if it's melee, allowing you to get your own attacks in, or it'll just reflect the shot back at the sender. Why do I have fear of that bridge? There is some innate fear of the bridge just to the north over there. Oh, more from Breath of the Wild days. Never mind. Although we technically could go over there for Kakariko stuff, but I'm going to make that a final stop. We're basically going to swoop-a-loop-a-loop-a-doop up to the top here first. Anyway, we are right next. This is the token. Oh, it was a stamella mushrooms. Like, wait, what was that? What was that green thing? We are right next to. Man, you're feeling bold and brave, staying that close to a silver bokoblin. This is the token shrine that is right next to a. This is the token shrine that is just right next to a stable, so we're going to handle that. But first things first, I am going to attempt to uncork this. What popped up behind me? Actually, I have an idea. This rock fell behind me. That's what it was. So stick it to the cork. And then... Oh no! It's going away! Hopefully this works. Nope, it's not going to work how I want it to. The whole idea was I was going to have the cork... Oop, boy. The whole idea is I was going to have the cork go... I was going to have the cork, like, go on the rock and fly up that way, but I guess just the fact that it's a cork and it naturally is buoyant will work with it that way. I guess I don't actively seek out Koroks that often, but the fact that they have these Korok puzzles like this, these new ones, is always a pleasure. Now, on top. Again, me watching other people play this game, I occasionally get reminded. Excuse me. I occasionally do get reminded that that pen is a bird, and I actually just recently saw someone else doing all the pen stuff. And it was just like, oh, by the way, pen's on top of one of these stables randomly. I don't need any more. I don't need any horses. Horse is stinky. We run. Anyway, I would like my reward now. Oh, I just noticed there's a bunch of like kid-like drawings on the floor. Traveler set. Oh, pretty standard issue saddle. Pretty standard issue saddle. I won't use it because the monster saddle is horrifying. Main restyle. Oh. Okay. Anyway, there's a blood moon rising, so we probably won't get too far in this whole side quest here, but to get up there, I think we can just ascend. I don't know if we can ascend through the whole thing to get there. Well, no time for the person to see if that will happen. But yeah, we kind of did the similar dance to this already, where you can just ascend through the horse. And that's what we're going to do. Because, lo and behold, Pen is right here. Hi. Oh, is that it? That's a Korok on by the roadside. I'll see if I remember him. Hi. Oh. Ah, phew, it's just you, partner. I should have known you'd use the darkness to move about without being seen. Dude, I don't do stealth. At all. Then how did you... You'd be surprised how often a 6'2" guy like myself sneaks up on people. My feathers really are ruffled, aren't they? Oh, no, you spooking me wasn't what I was talking about. Although that did numb on me too. Princess Zelda, she was kidnapped! Oh, you're being serious? Hold on. Just good job. You figured it out. Oh, you're being sincere about this. Have you heard of the Yiga, partner? I can put on their clothes. Would it help? They're a gang of lowlifes who worship an evil entity and plot against Princess Zelda. And now they claim that they've kidnapped her. What's more, they're not even worried about being found. In fact, they sent a message to the newspaper. We have taken Zelda to a carved-out heart of the Towering Units. Towering Twins, even. Understandably, Miss Tracy is all worked up over this news. I came because the word twins made me think of Dueling Peaks stable. But I haven't found any other clues so far. They must be doing something. Partner, we cannot allow the chirps and wobbles of evil to go unanswered. I actually kind of pointed this quest out already. And really the only quest here is to help the stable. So we're going to take care of this. Unfortunately, the quickest way I know how to get to this point of interest is to fly there. So we're going to just travel overhead. I'll meet you at roughly where it is. We'll actually handle this particular side quest next time. Everyone, I do want to thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you then. Take care.